Let me share with you how powerful God is and how He's trying to get your attention in this moment. I had these two short dreams. They were like 30 seconds each. And then this first dream, I walked into this dark room and there was this projector that appeared. And on the projector was an old co-worker that I worked with in the military many, many years ago. And this particular co-worker had this characteristic where they were known for advising you of what was going on next. When this person came around to your desk and said, hey, don't forget, there's formation tomorrow, there's physical training tomorrow, we got weapons training going on, we have some type of conference that's going on, you knew that it was going to happen. And you immediately wrote it down because they were just that good with remembering dates and ensuring that we were where we supposed to be. So in the dream, this person was telling me that I had an appointment and that please don't miss the appointment. So I told the person in the dream, I was like, yeah, you're right, I do have an appointment. And then I woke up. So I woke up and I was laying there, hadn't moved. I fell back asleep and I found myself in another dream. I walked into another dark room. Projector comes up. There's another coworker on the screen that I used to work with again in the military. This particular coworker was known as that type of person who was very thorough. So if you had some type of project with this person, that person would be the one that would take charge. They were going to read over the project 3 or 4 times. They were going to make sure that everybody had all the resources they need to get the project done. And they were going to ensure that we met the deadline for that project. They were very thorough. So when I saw that person, I knew that it was something very urgent. But the only thing that that person said was the same thing that the other person said. He says, you have an appointment and don't miss it. But this time, when that person said it, it hit a little bit different in my soul. I knew that they were saying, like, don't get distracted. Don't be late. Be on time. So I woke up and I prayed on that. And God was telling me, He says, listen, those 2 dreams were confirmation. That's why I had to give you 2 of them, because 2 is symbolic of my confirming word. He said that first dream represented a trumpet sound, me sounding an alarm. That person represented me telling you that, hey, this is the appointed time, the appointed season for some great things to happen. So make sure you mark it on your calendar, that you're conscious of it every day in everything that you do, that this is an appointed season. Then he goes on to say the next dream was a little bit more direct. It was a sound as well, but it wasn't a trumpet sound. It was a clarion sound. It was a clarion call. See, the sound of a clarion is a little bit more sharper than a trumpet. It's a little bit more direct and piercing. Clarions were used during war times by commanders because clarions, the sound, you can hear it over gunfire. You can hear it over the enemies. You can hear the sound through everything that was going on. And when soldiers heard that sound, they knew that their commander was giving them or relaying to them some type of information. Listen, God is sounding that clarion right now. And there's nothing that the enemy can do to block out that sound. That sound is traveling over the warfare that you're going through. God is telling you through that warfare that He is pulling you through, that there's victory right in the middle of the warfare. He's telling you that right on the other side is everything that you've been praying for, that you've been asking for. God says that this is the appointed season where he's going to walk you into freedoms that you've never been or never seen before. God is telling you to keep moving and don't give up. And that sound that you hear is him letting you know that all is well for you in this season, that he has not left you nor forsaken you. Y'all stay with God. He's sounding his clarion.